So now after setting up the button, what we're going to do is we are going to set the name of the property of this text view to this constant. So let us go and remember the name. And it's called Madlibs text view. So we're going to come down here and we're going to do Madlibs text view. All right. Dot text, and it's going to equal Madlibs story. Okay. So what should happen now is that as soon as they click enter, all this stuff should show up, this stuff should disappear. Okay. So once we get it all set up, we are going to go ahead and we are going to run our app. If it doesn't pop up, make sure to pop it up from behind. So here we go. Here's the story. All the words show up down here now. Obviously, I need to do a little bit of trimming up the sentence here. It's not the most perfect Madlibs that I received. I think yours are okay, but you might want to just double check. So it works. Obviously, our reset button doesn't work. So we want to be able to reset everything. So let us quit the simulator, and what we're going to do is we are going to, let's give us less space here. Give us a little bit more space here. So we're going to create a new function, and it's going to called board reset, rest reset, and you have to format it properly. And we are going to go into the properties to kind of set everything the way we want it to begin. So each text view needs to be set to being blank, or X text field, I should say. So verb ending ing text equals blank. So do that for each one. So what this does is it makes sure that it empties out after we run our app each text field with nothing in there. Next thing that we're going to add is board starts. We don't want anybody to accidentally press the reset button. Okay, we don't want them to accidentally mess up by like getting 4 answers in, hitting reset, and then having to start all over again. So we want to find the button up here. So we're typing reset button, not pressed, but just button. And we're going to find a different property, and this one is going to be called .is enabled. And this is 2 options of a true or false. So we are going to make that false. So it won't be able to be pressed, it'll be there. You could also hide it by doing is hidden, and you would set that to true. This is the is hidden part is optional at this point. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. We're also going to set the Madlibs text view because we're going to make sure that this doesn't show up, so you can set this to whatever you want. I'm going to set this to please just enter to begin. And I think that's it. We can test it out, so we're going to put that down in board reset. Now, the challenge here is where do you unhide and re-enable the button? Okay, because after you press enter, you need to activate this button in order for it to work. Okay, so board reset goes down here. Board reset additionally should also go up here. So because this is where when the app starts, what happens in here happens first. So I'm gonna leave that enacting and re-enabling the button, and you would make these the opposite somewhere else in the app. I'm gonna leave that for you guys to figure out. And then we are going to test out the app one more time with the changes that you are not going to see me do, and we'll go from there. Okay, so phone's going to load up, and now we're going to test everything out. So it loads it in there. Button is not here. Press enter to begin. Slapped. Okay, button shows up, setting shows up, hit the reset button, button disappears, and you can start all over again. It's a beautiful thing. So make sure that you design this well, give it color, give it, whatever you need it. Don't make it look very plain. Remember, the idea here is to send out this to have this go to the stores, have customers buy it, so you want it to look nice. Okay, so hopefully it works for you guys. Hopefully you figure out what you need to do to get this button to work. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys really enjoy this. Please use the skills that you learned in this on anything that you guys want to create. This gives you a lot of options to do kind of whatever you want to do as far as making apps on your own. So please refer back to these videos. Subscribe to the channel. You guys have all my stuff there. All right, take it easy.